Welcome to Life in a Bottle, Season 2, Episode 50. I'm Cody Foster, and this is the 2018 Domaine Piaugier Sablet Rouge. So where are we? We're in France. We're in Rhone, and we're in the southern Rhone, and we're in the appellation of Sablet. Sablet is one of the Côtes-du-Rhône villages. Just a stone's throw from appellations like Baccarat, Gigondas, and Châteauneuf-du-Pape. In the past, maybe you even remember, this wine has been offered at least a few times, and by a few I mean maybe half a dozen times since 2012. I have called this wine a baby Châteauneuf-du-Pape. It is 80% Grenache and 20% Syrah, vinified by the Autran family. Jean-Marc and Sophie. I've had the pleasure to meet Sophie on a number of occasions, and she may be what Agnès Corbone is to Champagne. She may be the nicest little lady in the Southern Rhone. This wine, it's an absolute staple for our store. They're doing everything right. They're farming Lut Raisonné. They are harvesting by hand and doing the winemaking by hand. This particular wine is Grenache and Syrah. Grenache vinified in concrete, Syrah vinified in neutral French oak barrels. Oh, hello puppy. Hi. Oh, it's Becca. It's Becca. And what you get is one of my favorite house reds. This is the 2018 vintage. 18 is an interesting vintage for Piaugier. And I will say, from vintage to vintage, the quality has remained impeccable, even in the weaker years. 18 was interesting because the domain lost 70% of their fruit, which, I assure you, the juice in the bottle has not suffered. However, the unfortunate side of this is that the domain's paycheck has suffered. So, doing everything we can to support these guys, because we love them. Just sticking my nose in the glass. It's luxurious and plush. This is definitely a cozy weather kind of wine, a cool weather wine. It's just got layers and layers of cherries. Bramble, wild strawberry, that's the Grenache speaking, and more savory aspects, a little bit of olive from the Syrah, a little bit of smokiness, a little bit of leather, spice. I really love the way that this wine smells. Give it a little taste. And it comes through on the palate. In fact, this might be my favorite vintage in the past few years. There's a little bit of weight here, but not too much weight. I'd call it medium plus bodied. And just like that luscious sweetness of cherry and more wild strawberry coming through on the palate. So what to do with this wine? The classic Rhone thing to do would be pair it up with cassoulet. I know Sophie does a roasted eggplant, which is perfect for the Sablet. But really any kind of roasted meats, charcuterie, cheeses, cow's milk cheese, or just quaff on its own as an aperitif. I think it'll age really nicely for like a 5-year kind of wine. I'd tuck it away and track it over the next 5 years. Maybe it'll go longer, but I think certainly it'll reach this peak within the next couple of years and kind of just stay there for a few more. Absolutely knockout. I'm really quite surprised because the quality is so high, and when you hear about big fruit loss, like 70% fruit loss, you know, I imagine that perhaps quality could suffer, but not in this case. And I think it's probably because the domain's meticulous method of production, sorting, and using just the best of the best. An absolute knockout 2018 Sablet. Cheers to Jean-Marc and Sophie. Thank you.